Is the serial killer's apprentice based on a real killer? Have you ever wondered how true crime stories can sometimes feel like they are ripped straight from the headlines? In the case of The Serial Killer's Apprentice by Katherine Ramsland, the answer is a resounding yes. This book is based on the chilling true story of Dean Corll, a notorious serial rapist and murderer, often referred to as the Candy Man. He operated in Houston, Texas during the early 1970s, and his crimes involved the abduction, torture, and murder of more than 24 boys. Corll was not just a lone wolf. He had two teenage accomplices, Elmer Wayne Henley Jr. and David Brooks. These young boys were manipulated into helping him lure victims. David Brooks was initially enticed with money, while Elmer Wayne Henley Jr. was convinced by Corll that he had crossed a point of no return. This psychological manipulation led Henley, who was only 14 at the time, to assist in procuring victims and even participating in the murders. The story takes a dark turn when Henley eventually shot and killed Corll in 1973. After this act of desperation, he turned himself in and revealed the locations of mass graves containing the bodies of 28 victims, most of whom were boys from his neighborhood. This case was one of the worst serial murder cases in the United States at that time, and it shocked the nation. Katherine Ramsland's book dives into the psychological dynamics of what she calls murder apprenticeship. It examines how predators exploit the vulnerabilities of adolescents and how young accomplices can be drawn into complicity. The narrative also highlights the failures of law enforcement, particularly regarding the missing children reports during that period. Despite Henley's cooperation with authorities, he received a harsh sentence of 6 life terms in prison. He has since expressed a willingness to discuss his experiences, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of predatory relationships. The Serial Killer's Apprentice is not just a recounting of horrific events. It is a detailed psychological and criminological study of real-life killers and their young accomplices. The book is based on extensive police and court records, interviews, and investigative research. It provides a sobering look at the grooming and manipulation processes that lead to such tragic outcomes for both victims and those ensnared in the killer's web.